Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Hazard. And he's on a charge. He is just caressing the ball. And it's made its way to him. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Bale. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Kane. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out to the left flank. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United, he's had a shot! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is Hazard. And it's Hakimi. Goes for a shot! Hazard. And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Xabi Alonso is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Xabi Alonso gets flagged offside. Can he get it through? Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Danielson has it out wide and in space. Van der Ven has it in a wide, bullish header! Decent enough try. Out to the left it goes. Chooses to go crossfield. Some good work on the right flank here. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Belletti.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Kane. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's beaten the line. He's having a go. De Jong. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Nielsen. Played out to the right. That's been cut out, well played. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Azar. Gets a good foot in there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Real chance! Van Dijk. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2.
And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Xabi Alonso having a look. That is some save from Khan! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bale.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is a little undercooked. De Jong. Mateus. Hazard. Van de Ven has created one goal already. Played in by De Nielsen. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And here's the chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Not the most convincing of passes. Azar. That has been slung wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Van der Ven. Danielson gets into a good position. And this is Kane. Oh, just skip. It's Kane!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he...
And a shot! And one more try! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Great vision. It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. Bojan. So what can they make of this? Aims beyond the defence. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Foden.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. He's through here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. And here's Kane. And this is Bojan. Oh, he's burst through. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That has ended up in no man's land. Manchester United are almost home and dry now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. That'll be a corner.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. Up he goes! Cleared without hesitation. Crosses, and again! He scored! They're back within reach! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Caicedo. Foden. Oh, good spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
The pass is intercepted. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Doku! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Belletti. Foot in. It's gone out for a throw-in. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Special presentation featuring our guest.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Platini. Mateus. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Cleared without complication. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's a throw-in. Pirlo. Bale. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And here's Yamal. Tries a measured ball. And the finish! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fermin. Pirlo. Now Costa Curta.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Adams. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And
that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pedri. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Hakimi. Oh, played right into his path. And he's there to clear it. Denilson. And it's Messi. Looking here to chip it through. Fires it in low. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Kane. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Bale. Stood up well to him there. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal, here's onto this. That's good vision. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mohamed Salah. Belletti. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, super ball. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good. And they are purring, absolutely purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Mateus. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Flings in across. Well, that pass isn't the best. That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo. Now this could be a decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A case now of complete control. And it's Kane. That has been slung wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal. Pedri. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mohamed Salah. No, again there's no way through. And we've reached half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti i tifosi che oggi festeggiano l'anniversario di matrimonio e che riceveranno un gentile omaggio. Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 27, numero 8.
So off we go once more.
Il numero 20.
So 45 minutes to turn it round. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pings it across. Bale. Platini. Mateus. Belletti. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Kane. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Pirlo. Now Saliba.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That has ended up in no man's land. Belletti. Back towards the middle. Platini. Vermin. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Mohamed Salah. Pass somewhat off target.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
.60 minutes played. Searching pass he's played there. And he whipped chance! Final touch was poor.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Some resolute defending there. Kubo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Denilson. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Raul. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Danger averted for now. Throw in. Platini cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Raul has it out wide and in space.
Manchester United appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raul.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mateus. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Picked out brilliantly. Kane. Great vision. Now it's Kubo. That has been cut short. Platini. Mateus. Danielson. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, well played, well played.
Firmino really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Platini. Mateus. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good take in a good area.
Kubo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Quality ball.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Hakimi. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! No mistake! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Look, that was a
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback.
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Danielson, good driving run. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Aims beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Mateus. Spread out to the left. Oh, well played. James. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he welcomes it in. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raul. Out to the left it goes. Danielson could try cutting inside here. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And he's managed to get free. Here comes the corner. Mateus with the short one. Chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Raul. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bojan. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Goes long and straight. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Danielson. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. And Hakimi. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Looking for options for movement, and the pass is intercepted. Hakimi. Hazard. Boyan. And it's Belletti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mateus is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Mateus! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Come backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look.
Tries a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Threads one in. Lovely, now that... There's the shot! And it's in! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 44 minutes is...
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Mateus.
3 minutes at a time.
Raul. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot! He has done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So now the difference is 3. Hazard with the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Manchester United are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Manchester United 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Mbappe. Van der Ven. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, shooting chance! Ødegaard. And it's Hazard. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Musiala. Can he finish? It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Musiala, and this is Inzaghi. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And here's Inzaghi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball. Nicked it back promptly. Musiala.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get on the end of this? a shot! Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Number 10, Platini.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Van de Ven. And that pass just didn't quite work. He's found some space. Shoots! And somehow he kept it out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And he's taking no chances there. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Denilson. Oh, perfectly measured that. Denilson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Platini. Oh, facing up to his hand. Great chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And he was quick to react.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Ødegaard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tries to play it through. And this is Inzaghi. Short changes him with that pass.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Looking for a runner. Denilson. Platini. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Mateus. Musiala did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is a great pick out. That has not gone well. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Raul. Number 13,
Right place, right time.
Mbappe.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Number 8, Bale. Number 11, Kane.
Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Marquinhos. Van de Ven, who's set up one goal so far. Platini. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Michel Platini. Platini, and this is Kane. Good read, needed to be. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Belletti. And that's aimed into the middle. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo with the short one. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rivaldo. Now it's Kane. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Zanetti delivers. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. It's a threatening ball. He's having a go! Mo Salah! Sensational!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Recife, he gets big, it's in, and the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way.
There's the shot! Goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mohamed Salah. Perez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Messi. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rivaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, they could break here. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi, and it's Rijkaard. He has a look out. Rivaldo. Mohamed Salah. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Has a look and plays it forward. He's got away. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Rivaldo goes short. Manchester United have their second corner now. Rivaldo with the short one. Now the cross. Oh, what a climb! And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, well timed.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Played into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. He is through here. And this is Raul. He could be in here. Manchester United have reclaimed it. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Denilson. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Stojkovic. Now it's Messi. And he's on his way!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Mohamed Salah getting this one clear. Perez. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That has been slung wide. And the cross comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shevchenko. Perez. And it's Perez. Now it's Shevchenko. He's in plenty of space here. Rivaldo. Raul. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Perez. Recife do have a chance to counter here. And he shoots! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he shoots! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rivaldo. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Zanetti. Mohamed Salah did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top draw. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems...
Oh, shooting chance! Adams makes the interception. Now it's Perez. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Raul. He's had a shot! Off the post! Oh no, he's got that wrong. Roberto Carlos. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mateus. Rivaldo. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Sticks it away! Right back in the game!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, strongly challenged there. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. A lot of big chance! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Nakata clears it away. Roberto Carlos. It'll be a throw-in. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And it's Nakata. That looks a good ball through. Azar. Now it's Bale. Played out to the right. Perez. Here's Nakata. Chiellini. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's a fine interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? 5 minutes to add. Beckenbauer. They really do have to make something of this. And this is Bale. That's very neat. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Messi. And the counter is on. And that will be it. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Showing good feet. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. He won't be happy with that one. He's picked his way through and smartly reclaimed. Tries to pass it through. So what can they make of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rivaldo. Nesta does well to get it back. Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's come loose. Great ball, and he's in. Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is a brilliant interception. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Taken back almost at once. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's forced to go back. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's David Villa. And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nicely aimed pass. Kagawa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's got the beating of his man. And a chance!
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Van Dijk. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Neymar. Raul. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. To Danielson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van de Ven. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Kagawa. And this is Neymar. Neymar is the guilty party there. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Rijkaard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's a threatening ball. Decent chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19. Yamal.
There's the start of the second half.
11. Neymar.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early.
Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And the pass is intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Bale. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Chance for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! It's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Kagawa. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found a way through. And the finish! Sticks it away! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
David Villa. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Manchester United do have a good chance here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Short changes him with that pass. Denilson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15.
So, time for changes
Conte.
on both sides, actually.
Number 6,
That
Rijkaard.
has not gone well.
Number 18, Costa Curta. Coming on the field, number
Dembele.
23, Dembele.
Nicely intercepted.
Number 21,
Bale.
Serge Gnabry.
It's a good run down the right.
24, Paulsen.
Great vision.
Substitution.
Now it's Yamal, and it's Bale. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and it's made its way to him. And that's an excellent interception. Can he finish? Gnabry. Looking for the run. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now it's Bale. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, look at this. Real chance! He scores! They're back within reach! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has 2. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, important interception.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe! He has done it! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club.
83 minutes is
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bojan. Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There's no flag. And it's Gnabry. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Shot a goal! It's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced.
David Villa. He's had a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal have their third corner. Kagawa with the short one. Yamal. Bale powering forward here. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Now he's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a... And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Oh, good take in a good area.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Rivaldo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's face-to-face. Shoots! Look on! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Pinches it off him. Adams. Great defending, strong and determined. Toma. Rafinha. He's having a go! And a chance! Rivaldo. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He has found the way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! Rafinha. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United grab the equaliser. Just the keeper to... It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
That is good alertness.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Wan-Bissaka. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a promising position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rivaldo with the short one. Nice interception, well timed. Danger averted for now. Van de Ven. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Bale! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2, then. They've played it short. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it out wide. Wan-Bissaka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shot at goal! It's in! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rafinha.
There will be 3 minutes
Here's
added
Onana.
time.
Branthwaite. And it's O'Reilly. Toma. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to belt it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And we'd like to
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even...
Oh, smashing header! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Azar. Now it's Mbappe. And he's onside. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mbappe running with the ball. And here's Bale. Well, that pass isn't the best. Adams picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Rivaldo. Mohamed Salah. Belletti. Stood up well to him there. Ball's gone out of play. That could spell trouble. As he gets big. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Johnson. Now it's João Pedro. Now this could be a chance. O'Reilly. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 8, Bale. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Raul.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So now the difference is 3. Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Belletti. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's picked it up out wide. In towards the back stick. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Mane. Now it's Kluivert. Mateus. Mohamed Salah. And Rivaldo. Mateus. Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Just about up to 75 minutes. Johnson picks it up out wide. Chance, surely! He has done it! It is no contest, it is a landslide. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mateus. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Raul. Gordon. And it's Kluivert. Great vision. Johnson. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 14, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 7, Roberto Carlos. Number 27, Bayern.
It's their second corner of the game. Header! Oh, terrific save.
Branthwaite really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Strong running down that left flank. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. Bojan. Mateus. And the shot! He's got it all! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Danielson. And it's Rivaldo. Danielson looking to run onto it. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Gordon. Now it's Mane. Looking for the run. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Adams. Raul. And Mateus. And here's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. And it's been given away. Picked and the shot! And yes, it's there! What a moment of brilliance. Control. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And the ball's gone astray. Rice. Bellingham. Bebeto. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Yamal. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That is some save from Khan! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Flashes it up, he gets big! Oh, he's been caught this time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's their second corner of the game. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Now it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez crosses. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. Denilson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gamba Osaka looking to pass their way through. Some good work on the right flank here. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Brilliantly cut out. Manchester United do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the full-backs are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. Mohamed Salah. Aims beyond the defence. And a chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Gamba Osaka have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they...
Can he find the finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Played back in. And he was quick to react.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Mohamed Salah. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. played it short. Gamba Osaka have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Danielson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had a shot! He's scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Mbappe attempts a clearance. De Ligt. Now it's Yamal. Very nicely done. Delivers with whip. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Terrific header. He's delivered all right. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now that's a lovely exchange. Shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Just a quick
Well,
reminder
Peter, I'm
today,
just thinking
please
of
refrain
the best way to
from
describe
parking outside
that.
this
Frantic,
stadium. Thank you very much for your
frenzied.
cooperation.
It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Yamal. Lovely, and a shot! There will be a throw-in. Yamal, and it's Bellingham. Gamba Osaka finding their passes, and he's found... Tries a shot! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Gamba Osaka clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target. Bale!
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Manchester United can breathe again, just. It's Salah! And he comes up trumps again. Manchester United have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. The ball has bounced loose now, and he lines up a cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, shooting chance! Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Gets a good foot in there. Rice. He's looking wide. Out to the left it goes. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, and he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That pass isn't the best. Mohamed Salah! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Number 8, Bale. Number 22, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 21.
Looking for the run. That's interception. His positioning was spot on.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Raul. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mateus takes control of it and he's on the move. That'll be a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United get their fourth corner.
Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 11.
Substitution in progress.
Gamba Osaka are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. And this is Scholes. And this is Bebeto. And this is Messi. Bellingham. And that's ended. Big header! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's Salah!
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mohamed Salah.
4 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on 4 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. That has not gone well. Salah. That has been cut short. Oh, good read. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody
Your
who has
reflections
found
then, Jim.
themselves a little lost
Manchester
today.
United
Please look
definitely
at the screen
struggled
for
to get
information
going.
on how to
That
find
was
your way
sensed by their
around this
support early
stadium.
on, and it just compounded.